All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasu and Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarasu and Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace official. General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check out the catalog. Get the 25% off. Shop and save and shop. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. We got also hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the grandmaster teachers, experts on all the subjects. There is not another website on the planet that can compare or compete. I want you to become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come exclusive live stream, just too hot to handle on YouTube, or just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. And so most definitely, family, we take off the glove. These are exclusive live streams. Of course, we give you that extra, that hot sauce, and we go deep into the treasure chest of the stunning visual presentations. You understand? To let you know we appreciate you. You feel what I'm saying? So get on over there to Patreon and get your hands on that work. That's right. King Seti on Rumble. Black Power Scholar that will not stumble or fumble on Rumble. I want you over there, subscribe so we can act up in class. Y'all know how we do. Let's act up in class. And to all the family out there, donate to the General. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. For any of the family out there would like to donate to this hard-working General, link on the screen. It's in the chat. It's in the video description. Click it, donate, and I'll thank you ahead of time. I really appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu and Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. I had to come back on this one, family. I want to do it the service that it need be done. Armed crew flaunts guns inside Colorado apartment building overrun by Venezuelan gang. Okay, wild video. You see, you would think this was down in goddamn Venezuela some goddamn where. This right over here. Motherfucker up in the goddamn apartment building. Automatic rifles and shit and this, that, and what's killing, and I'm gonna go over this shit over and over and over until you understand what the fuck I'm talking about, what I'm concerned about. They ain't even citizens, okay? They not even citizens of the United States. You would think you seeing this video in the land they come from, in the nation that they in the United States of America. No passport, not even a citizen, no social security card, no driver's license, no nothing. They ain't even identifiable. You ask them, then, motherfucker, you speaking, me speaking no English. Well, how the fuck you get in here then? You see? How the fuck you get in here? So, I've been, keeping up with some of these numbers that's really astounding. You see, for me, it's not even about politicizing these numbers. It's something very wrong where 2.5 million motherfuckers can come across the border in 1 year. It's something horribly wrong. And when you supposed to be the greatest nation on the earth. Now it's something else if you way down the list. You number 50, you number 40, And but even then, any nation that allows 2.5 million illegal immigrants to come across their goddamn border in 1 year, I mean, goddamn, even in 2.5, even in 10 years, if motherfuckers say, in the last 10 years, 2 point, that still is unacceptable. So for 1 year, it's almost mind blowing. You see, it's almost mind blowing. I'm gonna look this shit up because somebody gave me 20 million. 20, I think it was over a 10-year period. And they saying it's official number. And I know everybody out there said, well, everybody ain't bad. So we got different numbers out here. You see, you got different in it, okay. God damn. Wow, that can't be right, man. This motherfucker, this Rubio. Yeah, he's saying that, yeah, damn, he's saying that, damn. Saying there's been damn near 10 million people that have entered this country in the last 3 years. I got to look that up. That's mind blowing. That's Rubio. You see, now if I'm not mistaken, he's a goddamn Hispanic. Now, what reason he got to lie on his own motherfucking people? I believe he is. I believe he is. Yeah, I believe he is. Some people say, some people rebut it, and one person said 11 million. Whatever it is, that's even the 11 million. So they don't really know. They don't really know because if you could count the motherfuckers, then goddamn, I mean, how the fuck you gonna know how many came in? I mean, literally, if you ain't at the border when the motherfucker come over and give his ass a number, how many you know? How could you really know? You see what I'm saying? But if you riding through motherfucking the southern states and you just seeing enormous amounts of motherfuckers out there on the streets and shit and this, that, and the third, that's wild. That's wild. 11 million, 20 million. That's crazy to have that many people in the country and they illegal. There is no sovereignty. Because sovereignty, and like I say, I run this shit down. I make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? And how I make it make sense. Everybody, you like I said, when you get ready to leave out this country, you got if you go into another country, you got to go through the international side of the airport. And you got to show your passport. You got to scan that motherfucker in. And when you get off, the matter of fact, you got to fill out some shit. You ain't got to show it while you're on the plane. But when you get off that motherfucking plane, if it's an international flight, it's going to land on the international side. And when you get off that motherfucker, you got to scan your motherfucking passport again. Motherfuckers looking at you all crazy and shit. They want to check your bags and shit. Yeah, they're going to check your bags. They're going to scan your bags when you go into the other country that you're going to. When you come back, they're going to scan your motherfucking bags to see. And if they find something, they locking your ass up. And here these motherfuckers can come across the border with God knows what. You understand what I'm saying? All type of poison, all type of dope, flooding that shit. Knowing it's going. So when you talk, that's going to be a hell of a dynamic. It's going to be a hell of a dynamic on the streets. The streets. because they're gonna flood the dope in. Okay, they're gonna flood the dope in a large, enormous amounts. We talking about this, these nations in the south of the United States bringing in all that goddamn what's that shit? They putting on the dope now. Motherfuckers dying and ODing all over the goddamn place. You see, they putting all this in. So now they in the United States deep, and they got enough nerves to be in the motherfucking with AR-15s and I mean, what the fuck? You know what? That type of shit, and I'm gonna just be honest. They should be shot on sight. Straight up. There ain't no motherfucking ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know no other major country, and I'm just gonna be 100 with you, where they gonna allow that. You don't see no motherfuckers breaking into Russia. Because if you come into the States illegally, you breaking into the motherfucking country. You broke in. You did not come in like everybody else came in. And there's no excuse for that whatsoever. And there's no excuse for the leaders to accept an excuse. Because now you have no sovereignty. Sovereignty means everybody come in this bitch the right way. Everybody. Ain't no motherfucker going, when you go to the DMV, you pull your number and you sit your ass down there, you wait your turn. You can't just sneak in and take cuts in front of motherfuckers and reach over the damn counter and grab your own, your own tag for your car and shit and all. You can't do that. You take a number, nigga, and you wait your motherfucking turn just like everybody else. You see? And so, yeah, you done broke into the country. You can't break out of prison, you see, but you can break into the United States, but you can't break out of prison. Okay? So, they got guard towers at every prison. And if you try to break out of prison, they are commanded to shoot your ass if you go so far, especially if you I don't know how low, especially if you are one of them maximum motherfucking security, you gonna get shot on sight. You see what I'm saying? They got guards up there with all the weaponry, and they are ordered to shoot your ass for breaking out. But motherfuckers that just as violent can break into the United States, and ain't no guards down there. Not only should they put a wall down there, they should put some motherfucking guard towers, so many, feet, yards from each other, and goddamn it, they should be armed. You see, that's what's gonna tell a motherfucker, you know what? I think I better go do this the right way. Cause they ain't gonna let me break into their nation. They not gonna let me break into and bring all type of dope and bring all type of poison and bring all these, extremely violent motherfuckers coming across this motherfucker doing what the hell they want to. You see, that's right. You cannot do that. You cannot, no nation. You're not gonna break in. I tell you what, like I say, the 36 parallel over there between South Korea and North Korea. I tell you what, let any of them motherfuckers break into North Korea. See what happened. They're gonna shoot your ass on sight. Break into North Korea and see if you can just walk around. Yeah, break into China and see. Just go ahead, come across their border and see what they do to your ass. See if they're gonna have any mercy. See if they're gonna give you, see if they got any sanctuary cities in North Korea, in China, in Russia. You see if they got any sanctuary cities up there. Okay, go over there and break into Israel. You see the way and just walk around and see what they do to you. You see, go over into any of these goddamn nations and see what'll happen. And they doing what they supposed to do, and that's to defend their citizens. And you understand who are citizens, paying taxes and all those things to defend the country. If a ship, if a goddamn plane fly into dissolving airspace or the water space of the United States, you know what they're going to do? They're going to send them goddamn warships out there and redirect you. Like, get the fuck up out of here before we sink you. You see? Or they'll send them airplanes out there to shoot your ass down. They'll give you a call. You are in a protected airspace of the United States. You should turn around immediately. Do you understand? If you keep coming, they're going to shoot your ass out of the sky. That's what they're going to do. And it should be the same way. And because you again, these are not people. These are not law-abiding people. Okay? You law-abiding. When you get on that airport, you take that airplane, you take your passport or you go across the border. I went across the border, from Detroit going into Canada. I remember one year during the time of 9/11, right around that time, man, they pulled machine guns on me. This is honest God truth. Just because. I don't know, maybe they thought I looked like the Taliban or something. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, these motherfuckers pulled machine guns out on me, told me to get out the car. I mean, this was really like, what the fuck? I couldn't even believe this shit. And then what's crazy, because they had, at that time, they had the military at the fucking, border crossing, and they got the military and they got the border guards, which is two different. And so when the motherfucking, the army motherfucker, he checked me, went through the trunk and and then he let me go. And then so I pulls up to the motherfucking, where you got you meet the border guard, and he pulled me out again. Yeah, he pulled me out again. I said, what kind of shit is this motherfucker? And so, yeah, they just that quick. It took me 15 seconds after the army guard let me go. And then I go up to the goddamn, where the border guard was, at the little toll booth. You understand? And he told me to get out again. You see? So if they want to put the pressure, they put the pressure on citizens every motherfucking day. You see what I'm saying? They put the pressure on a nigga every motherfucking day. Okay? So I'm going to show y'all this video. Yeah, I'm going to show y'all this video. This is in the United States. This is not in Venezuela. This is a Venezuelan gang. You see? And so they in Aurora, Colorado, and people say they done took over the motherfucking, they doing New Jack City shit up there. You see what I'm saying? They done took over the building and they collecting rent and all that, putting motherfuckers out of there. So they done turned the motherfucker into the Venezuelan Carter. You see? And so they probably in that motherfucker and selling dope from apartment to apartment. Okay, so let me get this in here. Selling dope from apartment to apartment. Talking about everybody. Ain't motherfucker, if you ain't come across the goddamn border legally, you bad. That's the way I look at it. What the fuck? Ain't no you break into the United States. And you know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Here we go. Yeah, look at this motherfucker. He knocking on the door with the ooh wop. Yeah, he knocking on the door with the ooh wop. Okay. Shows the crew of gun-wielding men stormed through an Aurora, Colorado apartment building, reportedly overrun by a dangerous Venezuelan gang. Here we go. Open this motherfucker up. Yeah, he come up there with that. He had that motherfucking Glock. He had that Glock in his hand. Uh-oh, what they doing? Oh, they coming up in that motherfucker. Yeah, they coming up in that motherfucker. The city. Nah. The question becomes, who in this motherfucker? Who had are any of these motherfuckers? So you inside the United States, and you doing this? You inside the United States with rifles and shit and assault rifles and all knocking on doors and man, please. It should be a task force out there right now, cracking heads from north to south, east to west. You see, listen here. I am, and most definitely, and this is unpoliticized, I am for the deportation of all illegal immigrants in the United States. Take your ass through the proper process just like anybody else. I don't want to hear shit else about, oh, I'm hungry. Bitch, it's a million and what they say, motherfuckers starving all over the world. So what makes you different from a motherfucker over? In matter of fact, what I want people to understand, because they know they could get through the southern border, they saying it's more motherfuckers coming through the border from overseas than actually coming from down south now. You see what I'm saying? They got motherfuckers coming in from China, from all over, as far as China, all over the world. Arabs, Chinese, everybody. And what they do, they go through Mexico and come into the United States. So everybody is coming in. This is fucking ridiculous. You know what? And we have to look to our goddamn government, because this shit been talked about for too long. For fucking too long. Somebody should have been put their foot on this shit. Shut down the border. Put some motherfucking guards down there. And you understand what I'm saying? You spending all this money in fucking Ukraine. Take some, and you sending all the armament over to Ukraine. Put some of that money down there on that border. Guard that goddamn border. Put some guards down there. Pay their motherfucking salary, and goddamn it, and if they know that motherfuckers is shooting, they'll you give a motherfucker warning now. Halt. You understand what I'm saying? If you run into this motherfucker, we gonna consider you a threat, and we knocking you down. That's just all it is to it. You're breaking into the United States. You're violating sovereignty. We don't know. You could be a terrorist. You could be any goddamn body. You could be bringing a bomb in this bitch to, detonate in American city, which a lot of these terrorist motherfuckers have already said that they would, if they were trying to bring a bomb in here, one of the ways they would do it was come through the southern border. So, and the northern border, both of the borders is open. So while we looking south, they coming through the north just the same. So you got to watch that. You see what I'm saying? Because they could come through the north. We got to secure all our borders, family. Yeah. So that's right. We got some more fire. We gonna keep it moving. This is General Sarasun Seti. I want y'all to hit up some of these links out there. You feel me? Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.